Hey guys, here with another episode of Clash of Clans, and today I have a pretty sweet video for you guys. So we have actually just had our second clan war at Heroes Conquest. It was a 20v20 clan war, us being a level 1 clan 1-0 in our logs, versus a Chinese clan. They had exactly 100 war wins. They were, I believe, level 7. So at first you were thinking, you know what? Yeah, we should be able to beat these guys. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Because normally when people see level 4, 5, 6, 7 clans that they match up against level when they are level 1, they get discouraged. But guys, remember, a level 7 clan can really most level 7 a lot of level 7 clans, I guess, aren't very good at war. They just been warring for a bit, and that's why they are level 7. So don't get scared if you end up matching higher level clans. Just remember that if you're good enough, you can definitely pull it out. So for this first attack here, this is actually my attack against their number 3 player. We actually had Max Town Hall 11. One of our guys is a Max Town Hall 11. He took out 1 and 2, so I hit 3 here. You can see it was a pretty easy raid. I did an insanely large spread. You can see I spread my columns all the way from the right side to the left side. A 50% spread, which is seriously just unheard of in a normal attack. I decided to do that because I really wanted to get that, make sure I got the 50%, and maybe even get a bit more. I ended up getting up to 75% here, obviously with the golems. I actually brought 2 witches with me. I usually never bring witches, but I am starting to bring them since I know that at Town Hall 11 they are insane. And, I am obviously going to be Town Hall 11 pretty soon. So that is a solid 2-star, 75%. So if we actually go back to the warm-up here, you can see we actually did win the clan war, but before I talk about that, I'm actually going to show you guys the war MVP. Where is it? Where is it? Here, I'll show you guys this attack. So this is Jakur or Jakul. I don't know if that's French or what, but you can see here he is our number 1 player, and he is actually attacking a fellow maxed out Town Hall 11 in the war. So you can see this base does only have a level 1 Eagle Artillery, and the newer defenses aren't level like 13 yet. But nevertheless, it really is a fully maxed out base when you think about it. Just the walls really aren't maxed. And obviously with 3 jump spells, he's not breaking a single wall. So in reality, this is a fully maxed out base. There is a term, like fully maxed out base and then super maxed out base with the walls. So I guess this would just be a fully maxed out base, not a super maxed out base. But yeah, you can see here, he is going to bring in Go Wee Wee. Like I said, those witches at Town Hall 11 are just insanely overpowered. Honestly, though, I think they are a bit, actually, I think they are just fairly powered. I know a lot of people think they are insanely overpowered, but when you think about it, Town Hall 10 is insanely, underpowered. It is basically impossible to 3-star, fairly 3-star maxed out Town Hall 10s in clan wars and stuff like that. But these witches at Town Hall 11 have really given opportunity to 3-stars at Town Hall 11, so that is kind of nice. It's still really making Town Hall 10 kind of even worse, the fact that the Town Hall above it is so much better at war. But, what can you do? So you can see here, Jakur will get up to 65% on this base. He actually only left like 4 archer towers, 5. Yeah, I think that one's gonna go down. So he only ended up leaving a couple of archer towers, a cannon, and a Tesla at the end of this raid. So definitely a very, very impressive raid here. I think he's actually gonna get that other archer tower too. So we definitely got very close. The thing is that one wizard tower will be able to take out the rest of his witches here. But a 78%, 79%, I believe that's where he's going to end off. Yep, at 80% here. 82% actually, so definitely a very, very impressive raid. You can see the base is basically just got wiped out. It wasn't a 3-star, but it was definitely a very, very good attack. So now we are actually going to play out the final for this war, because as you guys can tell, 2-star war, it really wasn't that close, but it really, really was. So I'm actually going to play it out here. We are going to start off at this attack right here. So at this point in the war, the score is 43 stars. The Asian clan is at 43 stars. I believe they are Korean. And then 42 stars to the name of Heroes Conquest. We know that the only attacks that we have left are my attack, and we actually had a couple of Town Hall 9 attacks left, but they ended up not attacking. One of them actually did come on an attack. I'll talk about that a bit later. But I'm actually going to speed it up in the beginning here, since usually the attacks start off pretty slow. And now you can see here, this is their number 4 player. This is a Town Hall 10 attack, going down and attacking our number 15 player, one of our mid Town Hall 9s. So in reality, there shouldn't be any problem. There's no competition to this raid. And in all honesty, Exotic never really stood a chance. But that, even though that's what you think, that's not what happened. So you can see here, the Lava Hound from the Clan Castle will distract a couple of those wizards and the Arch Queen. Not going to do as much damage as, hounds can possibly do. Since those golems kind of veered off, the queen was basically left with no defense, so she just took that out. A Tesla did pop up and actually did a good amount of damage to her. She is now in the red. Now he uses her ability here. I don't understand why he would use it when she's under no defenses. That, in my opinion, was not a smart tactic. And then he drops the rage spell on the Archer Queen. I don't understand where the logic was in that. He could have raged up his entire rest of his army with one rage spell over here, but he decides to drop a rage spell on the Arch Queen, and then he drops a haste spell. I don't understand why this guy dropped what he did. But now Exotic's base is standing. He just has a couple of golems and the Barbarian King with a couple of archers and one wizard in the back, and that is really it. 1 minute and 30 seconds left, so it is definitely not looking good for Exotic. So you can see here those golems breaking into this compartment here. Once this compartment goes down, Exotic's base will stand at, just one cannon left until this base is 3-starred. Really not much chance. You could see here no other outer structures, no corner builder huts or anything. So it is really all about time here, and let's just see what happens. So 2 archers coming from the top, those are going to be taken out very, very easily. And now this is where it gets interesting. So that time on the bottom of your screen, that is, I believe that's the live time. But you can see here, the golems are going to be taken for the Barbarian King. But now the Barbarian King decides to go all the way around. And if we speed it up a bit here, yes, that will do it. The number 4 player, one of their mid Town Hall 10s, was not able to 3-star our Town Hall 9. So now the worst thing, we are down by 1 star. And this is the base that I was actually getting ready to attack. My plan was to actually come with a Queen Healer on the bottom here, and then try and get the 3 stars. That was the original plan, but then I realized we are down by 1 star. I need this safe 2-star. If I go for 3 and I failed, this war could be over. So that is what I did. I went back to base, jumped up some random troops. I had the healer still. I left them. I just really wasn't thinking. There was like 30 seconds left in war by the time that last raid had finished, and I knew that I had to cook up a different army because I know my Queen Wagola alone would not have worked. So I dropped my Arch Queen on the bottom here. I know that she's actually going to path towards the bottom just because of how the defenses are set up. Plus this raid kind of happened, so I can tell you what did happen because I know what happened. But you can see here, I actually didn't care which way she went. Originally, I actually wanted her to go to the top. That was the plan for my 3-star attack. It's kind of interesting that actually dropping her at that place did not make her go to the top. Or to the bottom. Very, very interesting there. But you can see here now I'm going to come in on this base. I didn't have any wall breakers or anything. I just dropped my rage spells. There were 30 seconds left in war. I knew 2 stars and, this war is over. And at this point, I actually got a bit worried here. You can see the single Infernos come out with that Lava Hound. I dropped a free spell trying to think that I could get that Lava Hound and the Inferno Tower. Instead, I get absolutely nothing. And if you actually remember in my attack against number 3, I had another free spell fail. So out of the 2 festivals that I brought this clan war, both of them failed, so that's just great. So now you can see a 41%. I dropped a couple of wizards in the back, got so worried that my queen wouldn't take out the town hall. But now I actually used her ability, and the reason for that is because when the arch queen uses her ability, she will basically never ever re-counter until the structure that she has attacked has gone down. So you can see a 47%, a couple of guns left with a ton of cleanup. Sadly, I did not save a poison spell for the MLG poison on the clan castle, because that truly would be it, because this is the attack that won us the clan war. Not really saying that I really won us the clan war or anything. My war performance was, I guess, okay. But you can see a 56%, that's all we're going to get up to. That's all we need to get up to here. And that is that we are ahead 50 or 44 stars to 43 stars. So they actually decide not to attack again. One of our Town Hall 9s actually come online with like 10 seconds left in war, and then they go and attack. I'll actually show you guys this attack. And yeah, so it was pretty nice. We really didn't need him to 3-star. We had already won the clan war. But you know what? Might as well get that practice in. Our Town Hall 9s definitely do need some work. I'll actually speed this up just so I can show you what the war map actually looked like here. It was, in all honesty, pretty embarrassing. So you can see here, 1137, actually one of our Town Hall 9s up in Champions League 1. And you can see here he decided to attack this base with Golaloon. Just going to shred this base up with Golaloon. Sorry for the guys that kind of wanted to watch this replay. It's a pretty good replay. It just, yeah. So that's that. He got 3 stars. Very, very nice. Shout out to 1337 here. And you can see this is the war map. So Jakur here, Jakul, was able to get this 3-star on number 2, a maxed out Town Hall 10. You could see this guy's base. Obviously, he just witched it, and he just killed it. Fully maxed out Town Hall 10, and just took him down with ease. So our Town Hall 10s, we did pretty good. This was a fail here, only 1 star. This was a 3-star attempt, a fail. And then, you could see once we get into the Town Hall 9s, all Town Hall 9s should be 3-starred, 98%, 2 stars over there. And then, of course, we missed out more Town Hall 9s, 95%. We get really unlucky with some of the attacks here, but, what happens, happens. Our Town Hall 9s definitely need some work. We are definitely looking into making them, and improving them. But you can see the reason why we won this clan war. They were only able to pull in 1 star on Jakku and only 2 stars on me with my anti-3-star base. So that means that, they actually were able to take down more of our Town Hall 9s, I believe. I'm not really sure. But they were able to 3-star most of our guys. They only got 1-star, but then the second 1-star, it kind of evened out. But we ended up 2 stars ahead, and that is that for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this insane clan war. Throughout the clan war, we were usually ahead. These guys, obviously when we woke up, we were losing by a bit. But in the most part, we had this clan war in the bag until like the last 15-20 minutes. It was so intense. I actually went to record it. The recording just didn't work out. That attack that I actually did on number 9, actually I recorded it live, and then the recording kind of flipped up, but whatever. But for today, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans videos. If you guys like the super clutch or super insane clan war, drop that like button, and click that like button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and Clash on.